article credited to This Day, the CEO and publisher of Ovation International, Chief DELE MOMODU, has listed 3 problems President Muhammadu Buhari must solve to prevent the country from going into a second civil war. Among them is what he called the attempt to completely marginalize the Igbo 51 years after the supposed end of the civil war. Momodu began by telling Buhari to free his heart and love every Nigerian the way he loves his family, to see himself as the father of the nation like he said he would do in his first speech as president in 2015. He said that the crisis caused by herders, religious bigotry, and the attempts to marginalize the Igbos can each lead to a second civil war if not properly handled. On the issue of herders, he said that the herders have been energized since Buhari's emergence as they now feel adequately protected and untouchable. However, he urged the government to see cattle rearing as a private business which must be registered like any other business and which must personally buy or rent a land where they keep their herd. There is nothing special about cattle rearing that should warrant this over-pampering and preferential treatment. And if herdsmen insist that this is their culture and the only way they know how to ply their trade, they should then be restricted and banished to their Fulani territories. They cannot supplant their culture and custom on those gracious enough to welcome them on their farmlands and homes, said DELE MOMODU. Speaking about religion, which he described as the second-time bomb in the country, he advised the government not to intervene in religious matters. According to him, Nigeria is a secular country, and as such, everyone should be allowed to deal directly with his or her God. He added that a lot of problems would be solved if religious bigotry or intolerance is reduced. Finally, he spoke about the attempt to completely marginalize the Igbo as the last major cause of concern in the country. Speaking on that, he said that the Igbos have shown resilience and intelligence despite the ruins of the civil war many years ago. He said that any sincere person cannot fault the Igbos for being tired of the country, and that is why Nnamdi Kanu has become a popular figure. He advised government to take advantage of the talent the Igbos possess by building Nigeria's own Silicon Valley in the southeast. Giving the necessary support to the Igbos will compete favorably against the Chinese, Indians, Koreans, Japanese, and others, if not surpass them. said Momodu. Okay, DELE MOMODU. I don't even know why they are even advising Buhari to do this, but advising him to do that. Must he be advised? Does he not? He knows what he's doing. To me, he knows what he's doing. With all of these things, they will be telling you that oh, everything is fine. I don't know who they think they are dealing with. Maybe they think they are dealing with the so-called northerners that they have relegated. They have weaponized them with illiteracy and poverty. Maybe those are the people they think they are talking to. So why even advising him? If you do anyhow, you see anyhow. As you lay your bed, so you lie on it. If he does the right thing, he will see goodness, he will see peace. But if he does otherwise, definitely the same thing will still happen. They're not a bad person. All these people who are even coming here, left, right, and center, encouraging him, try to advise, try to be politically correct, they are even doing him a favor. Do anyhow. You think people cannot just succumb to all those kind of things. They are just, telling him what he wants to do. He already knows what he wants to do. They already know what they want to do. Himself and the Kabas, as the way they just received, they deceived Tinubu, thinking that he has changed concerning what Professor Wole Soyinka said, that he's a changed Democrat or it's a whatever, he's a changed person. But at the end of the day, we can see that all na lie. Who came out to talk about this? Fayose said it is very, very unreasonable or very, very unfair. There's a way you use that word, calling Buhari Mr. Integrity. That it does not even go near. They don't even work together. We can see everything. So advising him, if he likes, he takes it to his own to his own benefits, if he does the other thing to his own whatever disadvantage, and nobody's going to be opening his eyes. People have been so matured enough, they have been so they be behaving themselves, trying to be politically correct, following the constitution. We now see that once it comes to some things, they look the other side. Once it comes to other things, they try to enforce the law. It does not work that way. It doesn't work that way. Of course, we know if not the wickedness of those at the leadership, across board. It is not only them. It's not only Buhari and his people. Across board, we have wicked people, even at state level. Why is it that they cannot even help people do the right thing, so that we will have we will be proud of ourselves? No, the only thing they always understand is just for them to be buying things from abroad, things that we can conveniently, just like DELE MOMODU said, things that we can conveniently do and even surpass those people that is even saying, oh, so that they can compete with them. We can do more than that. And we have even heard that some of the things that are being produced in Nigeria, they will still take it back again. They will produce from another Aba. They will take it to all those China, and they still bring it back again. And by the time we bring it back, they will say, oh, they are foreign things. You see how we have been deceiving ourselves. So, Buhari, I just hope, I pray you should not even listen. If he does not listen, then he will know, he will see the repercussions of those things. Truth is like a day break. It's their choice to heed or of course, let them take to their own peril. DELE MOMODU has spoken the truthfully and presented the factly. Let the ethnic champion and nepotic flag beater take note and take heed. God bless MOMODU for his unbiased position on Igbo. It will favor everybody. Everybody, we know everybody's capacity. Do your own. They will just be talking one Nigeria. Oh, there is strength in our unit, in our togetherness. But you are not going to make use of that strength. All the things that everybody, like now, you have the northerners in the area of agriculture and in the area of this cattle rearing. If they are sincere, they really want this country to go, let them do the right thing and let everybody stay on its lane. In that area, we'll be able to do much. The Igbos, forget it. When you talk of technology, fine. When you talk about the other regions, there are a lot of things. Go to the southwest, they are very, they know how everything can, be put together. You go to the south, the south. Oh my goodness, you see what is happening there. You go to the middle belt. You go to every region. Don't talk of every state. They have one or two things. You talk about bitumen, you talk about all those things. They are leaving all of those things fallow there. No brain. And they have been in government since God knows when. It is just wickedness among all of them, all the so-called leaders. Greed. Me alone. Let me acquire it. I want to save, to steal and save for 10th generation. Things that it will not even outlive them. It will not even outlive them. And they are there packing everything. But they will prefer to take our hard-earned money to go and change it in hard currency. Because they will steal it to go and enjoy it. They will not travel. You want to go and enjoy it. Why can't you enjoy your home country? It is wickedness across board, not only Buhari, wickedness, because it cannot work in isolation. It can't work in isolation. We have principalities and powers around the country that are supporting all this nonsense. Yes, Mr. MOMODU, you have hit the nail on the head. God bless you for being this realistic. MOMODU, your words is like bandage or wound. Blessed are the peacemakers. They shall be called children of God. A sincere man has spoken. Femi Adesina should instruct his boss. So guys, leave your comments and let's know your thoughts on this.